Hey there, this is Heidi from Create with Heidi, and today I'm going to show you how to make candle wraps out of vellum and holographic rainbow vinyl. To begin, I'm going to cut my vinyl into the size of pieces that I need so that I can get the roll out of the way and have a clear space while I cut out my vinyl. I'm also cutting my red grid transfer tape to the size that I need so that it is easy and ready to use when the time comes. Now I'm ready to begin. I'm removing the protective sheet from the standard tack cutting mat that I'm using and applying the vinyl so that I can put it into my cutting machine. One thing to note, it may go without saying, but the video is sped up. The cutting machine does not move this quickly, and so I just want to make sure that part is clear. Okay, now that it is done cutting, I'm removing it from the machine, pushing the machine out of the way, and then I'm flipping over my mat so that I can roll it away from the vinyl. When you roll your mat away from the vinyl, what that does is it makes it so that you don't end up creating bubbles or causing damage to the material that you are removing from the mat. I'm cutting the 12 by 12 piece in half so that it's easier to work with, and now I can get out my tools and begin weeding. I have my weeding pen, my weeding tweezers, and my scraper. Weeding is when you remove the excess vinyl that you don't need for your final product. I always start in any corner of the sheet that I am weeding the vinyl from, and then I move it back and forth so that I can get different angles of pressure so that I can remove that excess vinyl without any kind of issue as I'm working with it. This holographic rainbow vinyl is an absolute dream to work with. It cut so perfectly and it was so easy to weed. I can't recommend it enough. Okay, next steps for this is to use my transfer tape to transfer the vinyl from the original backing over to the vellum. I'm going to use my scraper to scrape the top side, and then I'm going to flip it over and scrape the bottom as well. I do both sides so that I can make sure I'm really pushing that vinyl onto the transfer tape so that I have an easy transfer. Now I'm going to put it over the vellum. I'm going to hover just slightly above it so that I can get everything aligned, and then I'm going to set it down and use the scraper to make sure that I get that vinyl adhered really well to the vellum. As I mentioned when I was weeding, also when I remove the transfer tape, I like to move it back and forth and pull from different angles. The reason why I do it when removing transfer tape is because I don't want to do any damage to the vinyl that I've just put down or create any bubbles. Another tip I have for you is to save the backing from your transfer tape. It can be used multiple times, and so I always keep that so that I can put the transfer tape back on it and save it for my next project. Okay, it's time to put the vellum on the candles. I am using clear Scotch tape on the back side of the candle to hold that vellum in place. Okay, here they all are. And here they are in the dark, glowing beautifully. And here they are in the light. I really wanted to show these again so you can see the beautiful holographic rainbow of the vinyl. Thank you so much for watching.